Welcome Capricorn to your love and passion reading for 2019. So to take you through the year, we have in January the Eight of Pentacles, February the Magician, March the Ace of Swords. This deck is the Tarot of Sexual Magic, and you have two more cards from that deck as well coming up. April the King of Swords, May the Tower, June the Star, July the Queen of Swords, August Three of Wands, September the Page of Wands, October the Ten of Pentacles, November the Hierophant. And two cards fell out together when I was pulling the cards for, or the card for December, and that is the Devil and the Seven of Wands. Whoa, okay, so when I was meditating with the cards, there was a lot of sexual energy around. It was very strong, so I think this is going to be a big year for you, Capricorn. So you start the year with the Eight of Pentacles. So this is you working hard on something. You've got your head down, you're toiling away, there's lots going on, you've achieved a lot, as you can see of all these pentacles you've made already, and it's an 8, so an 8 is, you know, getting quite close to a 10, which is the end of a cycle or completion of something big. And this energy may just be a possible spillover from 2018. And look, this Magician card is lovely because it tells you that your hard work will come to fruition. You have all the tools available to you to make whatever it is you're working on so hard, whatever it is you are devoting a lot of your time to make this happen. You have the willpower to bring in the transformation that you want in your life, Capricorn. This Magician is indicating that strongly. And I think there is going to be a big transformation because, as we can see, you have the Tower coming a little bit further along into the first half of the year. So you are the enabler of your own fate, Capricorn. Take positive action. And then you have three major sword cards coming up. The Ace, the King and the Queen. That's really quite big, I think. Swords, what do they mean? In general, they mean there's going to be a bit of conflict, upset, a bit of tension. You're going to need boldness and courage, and you have important decisions to make and major choices to make. Again, very much concerned with this Tower energy. So the Ace of Swords traditionally means you have strength in adversity here in March. And in this deck, the Tarot of Sexual Magic, it's telling you to accept that bonding means giving of oneself. Accept doubt and transform it into trust. And it might be related to who's coming in here in September, as these cards are next door neighbours. The pin in the cushion here, you also have pins in cushion there. So it might mean that you're about to cut bonds, cut those bonds with someone who's played a large part in your life. And I'm wondering if that person is adopting or adopts the King of Swords energy. But you need to do this in order to allow the Tower to fall. The Tower is all about major structural changes in your life. In other decks, there's cracks in this Tower. The Tower is falling down, and it has to happen to allow you to start with something very, very new, something fundamentally new in your life. And you see the fire coming out of the top of the Tower as it's crumbling and cracking and breaking up. Well, in other decks it shows beautiful white bright light coming out as well. So it's going to be something that needs to happen in order to bring brand new, beautiful beginnings in your life. It may be a little bit painful. Okay. But the star here is a beautiful, beautiful card. It's so positive. It's telling you that you're on track. So whatever's happening all the way along through here is quite possibly a fate and destiny thing. And it's going to give you hope and luck and good fortune. And then in July, as we've said already, the Queen of Swords. Now, in this deck, it means that solitude is not death. An undesired partner must be sent away, even at the cost of breaking your own heart. So perhaps this person has not been good for you and needs to, leave your life to allow the brand new beginning to come in with someone else that's going to make you happy. The King of Swords energy, it's it's usually a person who's commanding, aggressive, unemotional and aloof, independent and out of touch with his feelings. So maybe you'll be glad to see the back of this person, Capricorn. And once you're through all of this, here you are, looking out onto the horizon, waiting for your ships to come in. You've got 3 wands firmly planted in the ground and they're sprouting. So this is the start of something new. You may be in a bit of a holding pattern and you may need to have a little bit of patience and need to wait a little bit. But you are setting new goals for the future and it's looking good for you, Capricorn, from now, really. And then coming into September, the Page of Wands. It's a lovely card. It indicates that someone or something will trigger a change, and this will be for the better. You have the Star, you have the Ten of Pentacles, and you have the Hierophant. So I think this is all about a new love interest. And if you look at the symbolism here, it certainly suggests that. And it has the potential to make you happy. And because it sits next to the Ten of Pentacles, it may well be someone that's going to enhance your material world. So it may be a new love interest that's going to bring in wealth into your life in the material sense. So a house, a car, money, and so on and so forth. Okay, so this card, just going back to this one, it's a come on baby, light my fire energy. So for sure, sexual opportunities are on the way for many of you. In November, the Hierophant says, in this deck, before calling on a higher strength, you must protect yourself and be certain that you have support. Your intention must be clear. So, be certain that you have support. It's next to the Ten of Pentacles. So perhaps you're going to need some support for this new love and saying goodbye to this old person that was a major part of your life. You're going to need support from your family, perhaps, for that. But look, you've got 2 swans in this card. Can you see? Now, swans are about twin flames and soulmates. And I think that maybe you've been through so much this year, you've just got a little bit doubtful and sceptical. But look, the swans are saying that this new person is going to be very significant for you in a good way. This is quite likely very meant to be, Capricorn. So hold firm. This new love may feel like it will happen against all odds, remembering you're going to be needing some support from family members. Don't drop into self-sabotaging behaviours. Remember to accept doubt and transform it into trust. cut old attached bonds away. You have lots of swords. To do this, Capricorn, call upon your strength and your courage. You have hope. Here, look, next door to these cards. You have hope, luck, destiny and fortune here. You are on track. The star tells you you are on track. Do not let the King of Swords take you off your path, because the swans are sweeping you and your new love into 2020. Okay. Do check out your moon and rising signs as well if you want a more comprehensive idea of the year ahead. And thank you so much for watching. Until next time.